That's kind of cute. Hey guys, Simpleton here. Welcome back to Let's Play La-Mulana 2. Last time we killed a lot of mid-bosses in this area. This time, oh good, he's crying on the right side. Perfect. Because this time, we can get hit by Harpy. We can actually take a look over here. This wasn't here the last time we were here. The Mobile Super X3 Plus. That is an upgrade to our computer, which doubles its memory. Now we can start throwing on things. Apparently I don't have any good ones. Whenever there's a combination, you get that little noise. And they'll kind of light up to show you which ones are active together. But apparently I don't have any other combinations right now. We'll be back to that area, by the way, because I need to be able to glitch up into there. I don't want to change the... What am I talking about? Well, I could probably do it now. I just need to get this Harpy to hit me. Wow. Okay, I need to get this other Harpy to hit me. This probably won't work, and if it doesn't, I'll just loop back around the proper direction. But there's a thing. I can't even do it from this side. Why am I trying? I can't even do it from this side. I don't want to rotate things because things are actually rotated the direction I want them to be. Regardless. This, him. Let me go up, let me go up. No, I'm going to have to rotate. Fine. Do 2 rotations, then 2 rotations. Because we're on 3. There are obviously 4 orientations. That's the default. 1 rotation should put us being able to get to the Priestess, who is who I actually want to reach right now. Yep. Alright, perfect. Because I would like to talk to Baphomet. Sometime after you left, 2 men came here. After attempting to break the seal on the gate by force, they gave up and tried to dig into the wall instead. I prefer not to have you people behaving like that here in our temple. Yeah, we've already seen that. Yep, we've seen that. The younger man started swinging his whip about the moment he saw me. He was extremely rude. Were they friends of yours? I wasn't the only one to have the reaction noting that she was the freaking, like, 5th boss in the first game. Well, not her. I'm a demon? I'm neither demon nor angel. I'm a priestess overseeing the future of the Olympians. Like, not her, but it was the same name, the same physical design. It was obviously based on her, but details. I like that boss. Baphomet was a fun boss. Oh, that was a good reaction when I first saw her. Alright, though. Now that everything is rotated back this orientation, we will be able to poke our heads into the new area, which presumably would be the counterpart to this area. We've heard some talk of it, I believe anyway. I could probably go back and talk to Hermes and the other people and see what they have to say on the matter. Alright, you're getting katanaed. And you're getting katanaed. But this may look familiar to you, because we were in the Hall of Malice through its proper door. In fact, we've already opened this. It was probably a sacred orb. We have most of the health we can have. Oof. I can activate that now and that's what triggers the, I don't need to have this. This is the Hall of Malice, where hatred begotten slumbers. Alright. We've had access to here for a while, but that would explain why I couldn't find that when I was searching around here last time. We didn't really poke our heads around too terribly much because I didn't have a lot of health and it was a dangerous area. The Cog of Ancient Times lies with the twins. It will be revealed by the accumulated power of ancient storms. We basically already know this information, and we know where the twins are as well. Well, the statue of them anyway. Need to get over there, but first, careful, keep running. And this here is something that's destroyable. Kill him. Yeah, that's a bunch of traps that'll kill you. Eurytus sounds right. I know the secrets of the underworld. In the underworld, there's a ferryman named Charon. He was once punished for allowing a living poet to cross into the underworld because he was moved by the poet's heart. And for a single coin, he will take you across the river. A single coin. I know nothing. I am simply here. It was not we who created Echidna. It was the Olympians who live on the surface. You know, if it wasn't for Typhon, I would be skeptical. But no, I believe you, sir. This is an interesting case where the first people you meet are not actually the quote-unquote good guys. And that's a big old skull, which I cannot get past. Ladon's room. So we won't be able to get to the thing over there. To be honest, there isn't a lot we can do in this area currently. This... That's where the freaking statue is. Hello, big ugly. Can't really do anything with that either at the moment. Yep, we already know about that. Scream in the room where Echidna is worshipped. Annoying enemies are annoying, but I killed it. I took a lot of damage, but I killed it. Minotaurs the next problem. Quarter of blood. We don't have a way to get past that beam yet, so we can't see what's in there. This is a pretty frightening thing to look at. Spy's room. All these rooms do seem to correspond to someone. Did I save that? I think I did. Rays of light. Nah. It's probably nothing. Probably nothing. There's this room, which we've already been in. Now we can get into this room where there's a hint and a big old mean dog looking thing. Belgar, the giant rules over the world of frost. When the earth and moon are seen in heaven, he shall awaken. We didn't find this hint yet. I thought we had. Earth, moon, and heaven. We should take care of that next, actually. See if I can get past him. I'm gonna have to heal up first. Doesn't look like there's anything we can do in this room, however. Oh, we can destroy this. Cool. But is there anything we can do in here? Does not look like it. Earth, moon, heaven. Earth, moon, heaven. Can't do anything over to there. And this here is Echidna's room. But nothing that we can do here. Let's go heal up real quick. Because that is the backside. And then I would like to run off to the Shrine of the Frost Giants. So one thing I've been thinking about a lot with this game. This game is interesting in that I feel that there is a lot of replay value in this game. Despite the fact that none of the puzzles actually change. Nothing is really random with how it's set up. I, however, feel that there's a lot of replay value in the idea of it is so non-linear. The way I played the first game, the route I took is not this route. If I was to play this game again from the start, I probably would not take the exact same path I'm taking here. I have that option, and it's my own fault for messing this up. Fine. But the game just gives you so many options on where you can go in the order you can do it in. And I really like that. A lot of games feel very linear, and I'm not saying that's bad. It depends on the genre. Your JRPG, or most RPGs to be honest, are not going to give you... I kind of need you to stay on a path to keep things going through with them. This game I really enjoy in games similar to it, mostly Metroidvania styles, which is my favorite genre. Heaven, Moon, Earth, I believe it was. And with him active, all of the hoarfrost begins to thaw. Yes, I will have to get over there. See if I can't make this run. That was incredibly lucky, I feel. But ha! Indeed, there was a shop behind that vaguely suspicious-looking object up there. Hello, Saitama. Hear me now and believe me later. You gotta strengthen your arms when it's cold out, so buy as much as your puny muscles can carry. Ganesha's Talisman. That's Ganesha's Talisman. It'll help pump you up financially. I'll take it. Also bombs. That'll be our last sub-weapon, the one we do not have yet. Ganesha's Talisman. It was actually mentioned before. It, imbued with the power of the God of Commerce, allows for more coins to be carried. If you look over at our gold counter, there's another whole digit there. I believe our cap is now 9,999. Alright, I just need to be careful in here. We've already seen this room. But now that we have awoken the giant there, all of the ice that we'd seen around has thawed. So we'll be able to progress in several areas. Hi, Fenrir! We can't hurt you. Bye, Fenrir! Maybe we should go ask some of the people in the Divine Fortress about Fenrir. Actually, you have anything new to say? The language of the giants is apparently very close to our own. However, due to their enormous stature, our ears cannot make out their words. I hear that there's a flute that makes their words intelligible to us. So, if we wish to speak to the giants at some point, if there are any giants remaining, we will require a flute. Have to keep that in mind. For now, however... I'll go up because I'm closer to it right now. I do not have a lot of weights left. But you can see over here, the ice has thawed, allowing us passage through here, which was blocked previously. Jump over that. I'm gonna record this so that we can warp here later on. A sealed pile of soil rests atop Sakit's prison. It will open by the word of Sakit's former association. Sakit was a moon giant, perhaps? I could believe that. We'll have to look into that later on. However, Balor! Wasn't there something about seeds of hellfire raining down from his back? Let's actually use the axe on this. Because I feel like we're only going to get a single hit in at a time. Can I walk on that? No. But it is a... That's not a place I want to be. That's not a place I want to be! Really, game? Well, that was, very unfortunate. Wow. I basically got cheated out of that. I might still pull this off, though, if I am careful. If I am careful. If I'm careful. Whew. You know, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for him to pull it back. And with that... Holy shit! That was close! That was really close! Alright, regardless. What was Sakit's former? It was the moon. I'm pretty sure it was the moon. Well, that was worth an attempt. That actually up there looks suspicious. Because that did look like the picture. That's destroyable, though. That might be what we need to destroy. Without falling off. Please, 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 please. Yep, and there's a seal up there, and that will open this treasure. And the treasure is the clay doll outfit. This is the last garment in the game. Yes, I know there's one square open. To my knowledge, nobody knows what that is meant for. Ooh, a 5 Guardian Gate. Where does that lead, actually? I don't remember. But the clay doll outfit. Rustic ancient garb. Resistant to heat, water, and polluted air. Though this comes at the cost of being extremely heavy. You put it on, you can walk through the death areas. You can punch. You have death laser. You have little laser beams you can shoot, but you cannot. If you look at the screen here, the gauntlet, the grapple claw, the feather, and the Gale Fibula has all been disabled. You are unable to do many mobility things with that on. Where does this take me by any chance? I do not remember. Oh, it's this part of Valhalla. We've seen this before, but we did not. I'm going to have to be careful. The Kamandula water pot is tolerant. It is a vessel which will tolerate any battle that provokes chaos. I want to save that, actually. And then I want to warp out of here. We know Valhalla pretty well. Right, that was the back area. Or side area, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's the inverse area. But now that we have the garb will allow us to do a lot of very, very useful things. Oh, where do I want to go first? You know, let's tip our heads back in the Hall of Malice real quick. Because there was a death laser field there. Where were all the death laser fields, to be honest? I don't remember them all. I love how I jump into spikes. This area gets easier to navigate later on. Later on, though, is endgame. So I need to be careful, kill him. I need to go down here, avoid the evil skull demon monster, go around Pig Lady down there, past that, and we get to this area. I can kill this and his buddy, put on the clay doll outfit, pass right through that. This is my shop. The shop of the Fairyland, filled with wonders. Chakra Mambo? That's Chakra Mambo. This shop of fairies, filled with wonders. It's the only place that sells it. Basically, she don't play by freaking logic. You can buy chakra from her. Angel Shield. I really would like to buy the Angel Shield, but I don't have enough money currently. Close your eyes. I'm gonna kick your ass. With wonders. Let's buy some weights. One more. One more. One more. Okay, I'm good. That'll be enough weights for now. I think her glossary entry is the fun one. Fairy who runs a shop, the very existence of which has been questioned. Fairies are mysterious creatures, and here one sells as many chakrams as you could ask for, though they ought to be in limited supply. She thinks her mysterious nature allows her to avoid scrutiny like that. Basically, they don't have to explain shit. Let's go back to the Shrine of the Frost Giants. We don't really need to worry about the upper area, but there was one more area with ice that I can remember. So let's... Oh, hey, there's Balor. I'm glad I fell down that. But, alright, let's go to the Shrine of the Frost Giants. Not this. This is where I was. I want to go to the other Shrine of the Frost Giants. This one, yes. Because we got to loop around, because there was one more area of ice, which I really should have freaking hit up while I was up there, but I didn't. And now I regret everything because I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool who does foolish things. Like, get hit by that. That was pretty darn foolish. That's. Alright. Now then, if I can just get there without taking any more hits, I'll be impressed. But right up there, there was some ice, which is gone now. You are annoying, sir. But now we can enter here and find... I'm not even gonna try. Born after the 9 ruling siblings, I am the lingering consciousness of the extinct second children. I shall now leave behind the true history of the giants. She is a ghost. You can see her corpse behind her. The siblings split apart and began to fight each other upon Abuto's act of revolt against the mother. However, there was one brother, Sakit, who questioned the fighting. His older brother Abuto, until then a trusted ally, tricked and used him. Sakit was made to kill his beloved wife, Leto, with his own hands. Those living now may have no use for our history of our now extinct race. However, Sakit deserves to have his terrible story told. As long as someone knows his story, I can rest in peace. The few remaining survivors of the second children were destroyed by the third children. The responsibility for punishing Sakit, who dared to enter the underworld living, has been passed to this third children's underworld deity. I believe we've heard of that. That's... Oh, hey, we can jump up here. What's up here? What's up here? The trickster. I mean Loki. I mean the trickster. But yeah, that's where you learn more about exactly what happened with Sakit. Which we've already basically understood a lot of this, especially because this explains everything. She just became a ghost to share. But that's most of the things I could think to do right now. Magahara Shrine. That'd be a good place to head. Heaven's Labyrinth doesn't have too much left. Village of Departure. Let's actually... There is one other deadly pillar of light that I can think of off the top of my head. And that is this one over here. Particularly this one. Not here. Up there. Alright, so how do we get to it? Well... How else would we get up here? The Owl of Sirius' Prophecy Part 4. She sees the final land's vortex, a heavy price being paid, and then a memory of a final gate being pried upon by excessive power and the price it demands in murderous, blood-drenched intent. Oof. That's wordy. So, we have no way to actually reach that sigil from where we are. We can jump down here, but we don't have the jumps to make it up there. I think it's pretty safe to say that, no, the Claydol F, it could make it up to that if we were able to get it from below, but that doesn't look to be the case. We're going to have to come in from above. We'll be back to the buried fortress later. Is there anything else here I can think of? No. Where else can I go that I haven't spent a lot of time in yet? None of the backsides, really. There's the Shrine of the Frost Giant, the Gate of the Dead. That's Gate of the Dead's basically done. I guess we're moving on to the Takamagahara Shrine. You know, we have 5 minutes left. Let's be dumb. Let's be really dumb. This puzzle here. I can honestly say I love how stupid I was about this particular puzzle we're coming to now. Because it is hilarious how I managed to overlook this time and time and time again. Even though I would come into the Corridor of Blood and access this blocked area And I think at several times I even made a mental note. Oh yeah, that's the sign of the Takamagahara Shrine. I can't think of what that has to do with anything. Like, nothing that Izanagi told us about. Izanami? Izanagi. No, this is Izanagi. Nothing that he told us about. No, I can't think of anything. No. Sealed off one of the entrances to the underworld. It lies at the end of a long, long path to the bottom of the earth. To break the seal, chant the 3 mantras. Sun, Moon, Sea. Sun, Moon, Sea. Welcome, as soon as it loads, to the Eternal Prison. Now then, you'll notice the little alarm there in the bottom mentions that there's combustible gas. Do not use anything that has fire. Flares. That's all we have with fire so far. Don't use them in this area. It will make the entire room explode. The other thing you'll notice is when we entered here, you saw, like, the Holy Grail flash around us. The Holy Grail is locked. We cannot leave. Yep. That's where we are currently. Ooh, I don't want to have that out. I want to have this out. The statue of Herzberger. Stone statue of a monster created to monitor La-Mulana. Though appears to be made of stone, it is said in reality it is actually alive, albeit simply sleeping, while Herzberger is projecting himself elsewhere. Oh, hey, another one of those wheels. Let's see if I can't avoid her. This area is going to be... Oof. Ernie's... But this is a place I should be. Nettie. She's been mentioned to us. I am Nettie, former guard of the underworld. Well, you must pass through 7 gates, as has been law since ancient times. The order in which you must pass through changes with each underworld deity. However, the words signifying this order have not changed. The order is Divine Chalice, Golden Gleaming Wrist Guard, Lunar Breastplate, Rustic Clothing, Golden Wings, Something Repurposed, and a Glove of Power. The gates reconstructed by Hell are each inscribed with a different crest. I do not know which crests signify which words. No. We've heard enough. Thank you, Nettie. Actually, I'm going to inspect the gates themselves to see the crests. No, that's all we need to hear. We'll work out the rest ourselves. This is probably one of the bigger puzzles in the game. I want to have these open. So, the thing that we have to go through, which we have to lose. Divine Chalice. We've already lost the Holy Grail. Golden Gleaming Wrist Guard. Okay. The Lunar Breastplate. Rustic Clothing. Golden Wings. Something Repurposed, and a Glove of Power. Based on the fact we lost the Holy Grail coming in, all of these items correspond to various items we have. And I'll actually explain what they all are right now. Golden Wrist Guard. The Golden Wrist Guard. Well, we wear that on our wrist. Next up is a Lunar Breastplate, which... Oh, really? Maybe that's described somewhere else that has lunar in it. But that's what that would be. Something rustic. Rustic Ancient Garb. Then there is Golden Wings. Well, that one's pretty obvious. The feathers, yellow, golden. Something Repurposed. Repurpose it as a weight. And then a Glove of Power, I believe was the last one. Oh, that's pretty easy. Knowing what the items are is about half of the puzzle. And as you see, we actually have all of them already. Shit. Oh no, that's fine. The real puzzle in this is knowing the order you have to actually do things in. But for now, let's see if we're going to take this a little bit longer as well, because I like longer videos, and I would like to get out of the underworld. Brahma asked him, "What is creation?" Amaterasu illuminated all with a red light. The lives born from that are creation. Well, we've seen him, but can't really do anything with that. I would like to do... Need over here. As you notice as well, there's a lot of ice physics in this area, so make sure you get the ignore ice. This, by the way, is a water pot with this ring. We will require that more later on. For now, however, open that up. Throne that ascends to... Didn't we get this hint already? Didn't we get that hint already? Sorry, distracted. Oh yeah, by the way, Golden Wings, Glove of Power, and Symbols. That's related to this underworld puzzle. Painted Crystal, no. Did I delete the hint? I may have deleted, no. Dark Lord summoned by mantra, summoned to where a pyramid is held aloft. What's the new one we just got? Dark Lord's throne that ascends to Nibiru is in the Dark Star Lord's pyramid. The wards needed to climb it. Okay, so it's basically the same hint, but not really. Okay, that's good to know. Let's grab this and get the map. We now have the map of the underworld. The underworld's a confusing place, I'll say that much. That looks like a trap. I don't know what happens if you enter one of these gates when you don't have the bronze mirror, but the majority of them, most of them that are wrong anyway, will take you out the wrong gate, or take you to a random area. And with that, let's head back to the surface, heal up, and call it there, guys, because we're gone a little long. So this time, we did a bunch of exploring, got some items, which I am enjoying having. Rustic garb, we've learned more about the Chant of the Frost Giants, and Sakit, and Nabuto, and that thing. We got to the underworld. Yeah. We're gonna have to do a decent bit of exploring in the underworld coming up ahead. And we got a bunch of other things. Like, there are so many things we can do now. There is so much to do now that we have the ability to do. I don't know what I want to do first. I'll figure that out next time. Later.